Hello everyone and welcome to Missouri Grown Carolina Home and welcome to another air fryer recipe video. Today we are going to be making toasted ravioli or fried ravioli. If you've heard of it, let me know before we get started. We came from Missouri in the St. Louis area and it's big there. There's a pizza place called Emo's that I used to get it from and loved it. And it's just, I don't know if it's like a Midwest thing or what, but when we moved to North Carolina, they didn't have it. So I made it. And I've been making it for a while now, and I wanted to share my recipe with you. So let's get you turned around and get started.
All you're going to need for this recipe is some Italian breadcrumbs with some Parmesan cheese mixed in. Now I'm mixing 2 eggs with a little bit of milk, and also I'm going to season my flour with onion powder, garlic powder, and seasoning salt. I also took my frozen raviolis and I thawed them out for a little while. You don't have to do that, but it does help the flour stick to it a little better. So I'm just going to season this flour up and then dip my raviolis in the flour, in the egg mixture, and then in the breadcrumb mixture. After I'm going to show you about 4 of these, how I do it for about 4 of them. Then I put them in the fridge just to kind of firm back up just a little bit before I put them in the air fryer. I didn't show that part, but I did do that. I don't think it really matters whether you do that or not. So anyway, that's what you need for this recipe. And I'm gonna show you my dredging and then putting them on the pan. I love toasted ravioli or fried ravioli. When we first moved to North Carolina, you couldn't find it anywhere. It's not on any of the menus for like at the pizza places, and really it's not even in the frozen sections. Every once in a while you could find the cheese frozen ravioli at Aldi. But in St. Louis, where I'm originally from, in Missouri, toasted ravioli is like a staple. We have a pizza place called Emo's, and they have the best toasted ravioli. I loved it so much. So I was craving it one day when we moved to North Carolina, and I decided, well, I'm gonna try it out. And this is the recipe I kind of came up with and used. And normally we used to fry them in oil, and that actually, that turns out pretty good too. But since we try not to actually deep fry food anymore and just use the air fryer, I tried it out in there and it turned out really good. So either way you do it, they are going to be delicious. I'm curious to know, let me know down below, have you ever heard of fried or toasted ravioli before? Is that like a thing where you guys live? I know here in North Carolina it's not very common. You can't really find it like I said, but I know in St. Louis you could find it everywhere. So just let me know down below if you've heard of it before, if you've tried it, if it's a thing where you guys come from, let me know. So once everything is breaded up, we are going to put some in our air fryer basket. Just make sure you don't crowd the basket. I think I'm doing 6 in here. Then I'm going to spray the tops with, I am using canola oil spray. You could use olive oil spray, whatever kind of oil spray you have. Just spray the tops with it. Put it in your air fryer at 400 degrees for 8 minutes and then flip them at the 4-minute mark. After you flip them, you're going to put a little more of that oil spray on them and cook them for another 4 minutes. When you're flipping them, be careful not to burn yourself like I just did. But anyway, I'm just going to flip these. Like I said, spray them with a little bit more oil. Back in a 400-degree air fryer for 4 more minutes. That 4 minutes flew by. So here they are. After 8 minutes total, they are completely crispy. They're still tender enough and they are delicious. I serve mine with warmed up marinara or pasta sauce. You can see just how golden they are. They are so good.
I hope you enjoyed this quick and easy recipe. I hope that you try it, and if you do, let me know below. Like I said before, let me know if you've heard of it even before. I know a lot of people don't even really know what it is, so if you have heard of it, let me know. Let me know if you're going to try it or if you have a different recipe for it. And until next time, bye friends.